What's up everyone? So today I want to do unboxing, review, and a comparison of this terrain crate by Mantic. I think this is a perfect starter terrain crate for Spectre Operation modern, ultra modern wargaming. It has some really cool vehicles in it and some scattered terrain, and so we're just going to unbox it, check it out, compare it to some Diecast model cars, our Spectre minis, and a couple of other minis. So let's get to it. This is my second time making the video, so unfortunately I had already unboxed it and brought it out, but my lady was talking really loudly to her friend on her phone, and so I had to refilm this. But it came in a nice little wrapped package. And so let's get into it. So the first thing out of the box, we have a couple of pretty cool trucks. They are the same exact ones. And it looks like on the inside they're hollowed out, so that makes it pretty convenient, lightweight. I don't think all the extra stuff is really needed. So that's those two. The next two are going to be a couple of cars. I would say, I don't know, they just look like regular cars. I don't know, Mercedes or some type of European type of looking car. Pretty cool. Again, hollowed out. It's going to be pretty easy to paint, and looks like they got into a little wreck, but they fit pretty seamless, same exact. Next we have two pieces of terrain scatter. It looks like a wooden fence, and on the other side has some wooden crates and boxes. Next scatter, we have some tire scatter, just some junk kind of broken down, but still pretty cool. Great barricades for minis. Another set of two barricades. So there's 6 total of these nice few inch barricades. They look pretty cool. And we get into some smaller stuff. These are the back panels of the trucks. So if we look, this just goes in here somehow and then clicks in. I don't want to do that right now, but so that's a part that you gotta glue, otherwise everything else has been a one piece. And now we're quickly gonna look at some of this other terrain scatter. So looks like a couple wooden boxes with a few things inside. Pretty cool. Another like chest wooden box. Then we have a suitcase with some money. Another wooden box with a barrel. It's pretty cool. It's a backpack with some trash scatter. And yeah, so it looks like in total we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 pieces of scatter in all. So let's go ahead and compare them to the Spectre minis. So our first piece of cityscape terrain is going to be these vehicles. Again, I'm going to compare some of the base sizes too. This is a Spectre Operations base. This is a Warlord base. Warlord's a little thinner. So if you look here, he looks like he's just a little short. But if we put like this guy, the SAS counter, so his pistol barrel is above the truck hood a little bit. It looks pretty accurate to me anyway. And then we also have this Insurgent, and he looks pretty well sized. And then I also have a Black Powder Red Earth Mini, and I have him on kind of Warhammer bases, so it makes him taller, and he looks more of like a 32mm type mini on that base, so I'm going to rebase him. So he looks kind of big for the truck, but still works well. We have an Insurgent PMC. It looks pretty awesome. Let's compare him to the car. So on the car here, you can tell that they are very relatively well sized. I think I really like that. Here's an agent on the Warlord. I think that looks pretty good, so I'm going to rebase him as well. And then the Black Powder Red Earth Mini with the Warhammer type base, he just looks a little too big, so I'm going to rebase him as well. And this is our Delta Commander standing next to the car. I think he looks fantastic next to the car. Again, this terrain pack is 28mm terrain. A little unstable. It's very basic terrain, but it fits really nicely. Let's throw some scattering around. So this is kind of cover for these guys. I think they look pretty good. The Black Powder Red Earth Mini, again, it's pretty big sized compared to my Spectre Operation minis. So I'll definitely rebase him. So that's that terrain. There's a little higher one, which again looks really well. So now let's go ahead and compare the vehicles to some diecast models. This is I don't know what size, I'm going to say 148 model. You can tell it's definitely a little bit bigger, but we can call this one, full size Mercedes, and this is a Jetta. So they are still very similar, at least in length, and very passable. SAS counterterrorism there. Yeah, so still very relative in size. And then we have our van that you saw in my previous video with the Delta Commander. The Black Powder Red Earth Mini looks very accurately sized to, this is a 148 scale model, and our Spectre models seem a little small, but on the table when you're wargaming, it's just all about line of sight and amount of cover, so it's not a big deal. So yeah, that's kind of what we have here. And I quickly want to show you guys some of my recent models that I've painted. I think I will release how to paint these Insurgents at the tutorial video on my Insurgents probably after this video. But yeah, so, and I just kind of wanted to go over this terrain pack that I just received. I bought it on eBay for, I think I want to say between $32 to $36. And it comes with a good amount of terrain to get you started for cityscape type battles. So yeah, again guys, I appreciate you joining me. I'm going to try to do more videos where I talk kind of live as I show you what I'm doing. I usually do voiceovers, but I find it to be, but this will be kind of a perfect um, way of me doing videos a little bit faster. So yeah, the perfect terrain crate, I highly recommend it. Um, it is 28 millimeter size to scale, and it's nice compared to my Marvel Protocol. It is more of 32, so the terrain is a little bit bigger than the Spectre Minis. I do have a vehicle from Marvel Protocol somewhere. I don't think I'll be able to get it right now, but it's a little larger, and so, but on the table they're gonna look good together. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you joining me for this quick video of me just showing you this awesome terrain pack. I think once I get this painted up and get these minis all kind of staged, it's gonna look really good. And so yeah, if you've seen any of the Solo Wargamers battle reports, he does amazing stuff. And terrain like this, you can pretend you can loot that, loot the truck, you can loot the suitcase, and just it's a perfect amount of cityscape terrain to get you started. Cool. All right, guys. Subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what you want to see next, and I will try to put out some more content. I really want to grow the Spectre Operations community on YouTube, and I know that there's Discord places and Facebook groups, and I would just like to kind of start watching you guys and your guys' battle reports and how you guys play. I know this is all narrative based, and I think that is fantastic. So yeah, appreciate you guys joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye.